Lesson 40, Car Rentals.
Busy. Busy.
Alfred was busy getting ready for his vacation.
Coincide. Coincide.
My cousin's wedding coincided with a holiday weekend, so it was a perfect time to rent a car and go for a drive.
Confusion. Confusion.
To avoid any confusion about renting the car, Yolanda asked her travel agent to make the arrangements on her behalf.
Contact. Contact.
Manuel contacted at least a dozen car rental agencies to get the best deal.
Disappoint. Disappoint.
Layla was disappointed to discover that no rental cars were available the weekend she wished to travel.
Intend. Intend.
Do you intend to return the car to this location or to another location?
License. License.
First, I'll need to see your driver's license and a major credit card.
Nervously. Nervously.
As we approached the city, Lonnie started driving nervously, so I volunteered to drive that part of the trip.
Optional. Optional.
Check this box if you wish to have this optional insurance.
Tempt. Tempt.
I am tempted by the idea of driving across the country instead of flying.
Thrill. Thrill.
Just taking a vacation is thrill enough, even if we are driving instead of flying.
Tier. Tier.
If you are on a budget, I suggest you think about renting a car from our lowest tier. Word families, confuse. These long car rental contracts always confuse me. Confusion. The crowds at the car rental office resulted in a lot of confusion. Confusing. Driving in an unfamiliar city can be quite confusing. Coincide. This year, my vacation coincides with a national holiday, which will make renting a car more expensive. Coincidence. By coincidence, I ran into an old friend in line waiting to rent a car. Coincidentally. Coincidentally, we are offering a special discount if you are over age 65. Disappoint. The service at that car rental agency always disappoints me, so next time I plan to use a different agency. Disappointment. The poor condition of the car we rented was an unexpected disappointment. Disappointing. The weather during our trip was so disappointing that we came home early. Intention. I have every intention of paying by cash even though I reserved the car with my credit card. Intent. Intent on avoiding an accident, Zola drove cautiously through the rush hour traffic. Intently. The tourist intently studied the road map. Nervousness. I hope my nervousness did not show when I was filling out the forms. Nervous. This was Jane's first time renting a car, so she was somewhat nervous. Nervously. Mr. Lane nervously parallel parked the rental car between two others in the parking garage. Tempt. Can I tempt you to rent a larger car with a special discount? Temptation. The temptation to drive the sports car fast was too great for Carl to resist. Tempting. As tempting as it sounds to drive to Florida, I think I'd rather fly. Word Practice, Part 1, Words in Context. Read the following passage and write the words in the blanks below. Busy, contacted, license, coincided, disappointment, nervous, confusing, intended, optional, tempted, thrill, tear. Many travelers taking a driving vacation simply rent a car. Yoko called ahead to rent a car at her vacation destination. Although she was to book a car once she arrived at her destination, Yoko was about not having a reservation. Her vacation, with a holiday, so she knew many other people would also be renting cars. Yoko wanted to avoid the of finding that a car was not available at this travel time. There are a lot of car rental firms, so Yoko, several of them to compare rates and requirements. At each company she called, she learned she would need a valid driver's and a major credit card to rent a car. Yoko found the many different rates for renting cars. Some companies offered substantial discounts provided that the car was reserved for a certain number of days. One company offered her a great daily rate, but it was based on a 3-day rental. Since she only to rent the car for 2 days, the discount did not apply to her. Also, the base price did not cover costs like collision insurance or gas refills. Another factor influencing the rate was the type of car. Rentals are based on a price system. The more luxurious or sporty, or the larger the car, the higher the daily rate. Since Yoko needed only a small reliable car, she found a reasonable rate, although she would have liked the of driving a convertible. Part 2. Incomplete sentences. Choose the word that best completes the sentence. 1. The constant road repair work made driving through the city. A. Confuse. B. Confuses. C. Confusion. D. Confusing. 2. I don't think it is A. That the special discount rate for renting a car expires right before the holiday weekend. A. Coincidental. B. Coincidentally. C. Coincidence. D. Coincide. 3. It was to discover that the car rental company had only compact cars available. A. Disappointing. B. Disappointed. C. Disappointment. D. Disappoints. 4. Hour is to rent a comfortable car and spend several weeks driving through the mountains. A. Intent. B. Intently. C. Intention. D. Intend. 5. Tito drove the rental car through the crowded garage following the signs to the car rental return location. A. Nerve. B. Nervousness. C. Nervous. D. Nervously. 6. The new car rental company, me to try them by offering a discount coupon toward my next rental. A. Tempted. B. Tempting. C. Temptation. D. Temptress. Part 3. Text completion. Choose the word or phrase that best completes the sentence. Are you looking for a reliable rental car? Look no more. Riverton Rent-A-Car offers the most reliable and economical rental cars in town. You are sure to find the car you want at Riverton Rent-A-Car. We have several tiers of cars, from budget to luxury. Our rates start at $19.99 daily for a compact car, with several available including 2-door and 4-door sedans and hatchbacks. Have you always wanted to experience the of driving a luxury sports car? Live your dream by renting a sports car from Riverton Rent-A-Car. Daily and weekly rates are available. Contact us to find out more. Rent a car from Riverton Rent-A-Car. You won't. 1A. Optics. B. Options. C. Optimists. D. Opticians. 2. A. Thrill. B. Thriller. C. Thrilled. D. Thrilling. 3. A. Disappoint. B. Disappointed. C. be disappointed, d. are disappointed. Part 4, Reading Comprehension, questions 1 to 5 refer to the following article. Will your next trip involve a rental car? With a little careful planning, you can prevent some common headaches. If your travel plans coincide with a holiday, you need to plan well ahead of time. Car rental agencies are very busy at such times, and you won't be guaranteed a car unless you make your reservation well in advance. Contact the car rental agency and specify the kind of car you want and the dates you will need it. It's a good idea to call the agency again shortly before you begin your trip to confirm your reservation. This is the best way to avoid disappointment. Another common problem that car renters face is extra charges. Some agencies add charges for options without letting the renter know about them. Sometimes renters aren't aware of this until they receive their credit card bill. Read the contract carefully before you sign it to make sure that you are paying only for what you requested. And don't be tempted to pay for things you don't need. It might be fun to drive a large, luxury car, but if you are traveling alone and are on a budget, it probably isn't worth paying for such a car. 1. Who is the audience for this article? A. Car rental agents. B. Travel agents. C. Car renters. D. Car owners. 2. What is a problem for holiday travelers? A. Businesses are closed. B. Rental agencies are very busy. C. Rental rates go up. D. People get headaches. 3. How can a car renter avoid paying extra charges? A. Read the contract. B. Confirm reservations. C. Pay with a credit card. D. Make a budget. 4. The word disappointment in the first paragraph, line 9, is closest in meaning to A. Expense. B. Disagreement. C. Cancellation. D. Unhappiness. 5. The word options in the second paragraph, line 2, is closest in meaning to A. Features. B. Choices. C. Purchases. D. Customers.